What's good, family? Good morning. Welcome back to a better alternative, a Brutha Preach Show. I'm your host, Brutha Preach.
Wake up, tune in, new page, same pen. You've been living on pause, now it's time to begin. Coffee cup, cracked screen, same road, same routine. Little voice in your chest, saying there's more than this mess. We've been stuck on replay, same talk each weekday. Now we're flipping the script. Let me show you a shift, a better alternative. Little change in how you live. So much more to give. We're talking tiny moves, big perspective. Every choice becomes a better alternative. Take a breath, lean back. You are not your setbacks. Every should on your list doesn't have to exist. We'll unpack what you carry, make the heavy feel airy. New lens, same you, different angle, clearer view. A better alternative. Little change in how you live. So much more to give. We're talking tiny moves, big perspective. Every choice becomes a better alternative. Close your eyes, imagine one small habit, one new question. What if I chose different? Layer by layer, we'll rewrite the narrative. You can always choose a better alternative. Yeah, a better alternative. You can always choose, a better alternative.
What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to a better alternative, a Brutha Preach Show. If you've been listening to this new chapter of the podcast, you know we've been having some honest conversations about mental wellness, peace, and how to navigate life in a world that constantly demands more from us. In episode 1, we talked about finding peace in a noisy world. In episode 2, we talked about protecting your energy. And in episode 3, we talked about reclaiming your mind. In episode 4, we talked about escaping the comparison trap. And today, we're going to talk about something that many people struggle with but rarely admit. The guilt of wrestling. Because in today's culture, resting can sometimes feel like failure. But what if rest is actually part of the design for a healthy life? The culture of constant hustle. Let's talk about something that has become very common in the culture. The idea that you should always be working, always grinding, always pushing, always chasing the next opportunity. You see it everywhere. Motivational posts telling you to wake up early, work harder, sleep less, outwork everyone around you. And while discipline and hard work are important, something dangerous happens when hustle culture goes too far. It starts convincing people that their worth is tied to their productivity. If you're not constantly producing something, you feel like you're failing, you're falling behind. If you take a break, you feel guilty. If you slow down, you feel like you're doing something wrong. But let's pause for a moment. Human beings were never designed to operate like machines. When people refuse to rest, their body eventually forces them to. Burnout, mental exhaustion, emotional fatigue, loss of motivation. You can push yourself for a while, but eventually the mind and body start sending signals. Your focus drops, your patience gets shorter, small problems start feeling overwhelming. And many people think something is wrong with them when this happens. But often the real issue is simple. You're tired. Right? Not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. And ignoring that exhaustion doesn't make you stronger. It just delays the moment when your body finally demands recovery. Something interesting that people often overlook is how important rest is in Scripture. In Exodus chapter 20, verse 8, we see the command, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Now think about that. In a list of commandments about how to live life, rest was included. And not as an optional idea, but as something intentional. Rest wasn't designed as laziness. Rest was designed as renewal. Even creation in itself follow a rhythm. Work, then rest, purpose, then restoration. If rest was built into the structure of creation, why do so many of us feel guilty when we need it? Let me ask you something, honestly. Have you ever taken a day off, but still felt like your brain was working? You're technically resting, but mentally you're still thinking about work, responsibilities, deadlines, things you need to finish. Your body is sitting still, but your mind is still racing. That's not real rest. Real rest means giving your mind permission to pause. And that's difficult for a lot of people today because we've been trained to believe our value comes from what we accomplish. But you are more than your productivity. There's a powerful reminder from Audre Lorde that speaks directly to this idea of wellness. Caring for myself is not self-indulgence. It is self-preservation. preservation. Think about that. Rest is not indulgence, it's preservation. It protects your mental health, it protects your emotional balance, it protects your long-term ability to show up for the people and responsibilities in your life. When you never recharge, you eventually run out of energy to give. So how do we actually practice healthy rest? I do have a few simple ideas. You know y'all Brother Preach, man. I always have suggestions for you. So let's get through them, okay? First, schedule rest intentionally. Don't wait until you collapse from exhaustion. Build moments of recovery into your routine. Second, disconnect from constant stimulation. Your mind cannot reset if it's always absorbing new information. Sometimes, rest seems stepping away from screens and notifications. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And third, allow yourself to enjoy quiet moments. A walk, a conversation, reading something uplifting, prayer or reflection. These small moments help your mind slow down. And when your mind slows down, clarity begins to return. Did y'all get that list? I hope you did. Please use it, man. Because rest doesn't make you weak. In many cases, it actually makes you stronger. Because when you step away from constant pressure, you gain perspective. You think more clearly. You make better decisions. You approach problems with more patience. And you remember what actually matters in life. Success without balance eventually turns into exhaustion. But success with wellness creates sustainability. And I had to learn that the hard way. Trust me, people. I did. I sure did. If you've been feeling overwhelmed lately, if your mind feels constantly busy, if you've been pushing yourself without stopping, this is your reminder that it's okay to pause. Resting doesn't mean you're giving up. Resting means you're preparing yourself to continue. It means you're respecting the limits of your body and mind. And that kind of wisdom right there, my brothers and sisters, carry you much further than constant burnout. So respect your limits of your body and your mind, and take that moment to rest. Before we close today, I want to leave you with a simple thought. The world may pressure you to keep running, but wisdom teaches you when to slow down. Now, my brothers and sisters, your peace matters, your health matters, and your balance matters. So please know, and sometimes the most productive thing you can do is rest. I know today's episode is kind of short, but I really didn't want to overwhelm you with so much information. I wanted to be more encouraging than to sound so preachy in your ear. You know what I mean? I'm trying to respect your process. That's all I'm doing. And I really hope that what I've given you this week really helped you on your journey. And next week, we're going to get into more depth on your growth, on rest, and wellness. on positive thinking and negative thinking. Try to get you to get further in your journey than having you stuck. That's all I'm trying to do. And I hope y'all understand. As usual, thank you for spending this time with me on a better alternative, a Brutha Preach Show. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who might need the reminder today. And remember, taking care of yourself is not a weakness, it's wisdom. I'll see you next episode. Peace.
Wake up, tune in. New page, same pen. You've been living on pause. Now it's time to begin. Coffee cup, crack screen. Same road, same routine. Little voice in your chest saying there's more than this mess. We've been stuck on replay. Same talk each weekday. Now we're flipping the script. Let me show you a shift, a better alternative. Better alternative. Little change in how you live. You got so much more to give. We're talking tiny moves, big perspective. Every choice becomes a better alternative. Take a breath, lean back. You are not your setbacks. Every should on your list and doesn't have to exist. We'll unpack what you carry, make the heavy feel airy. New lens, same view, different angle, clearer view. A better alternative. A better alternative. Little change in how you live. You got so much more to give. We're talking tiny moves, big perspective. Every choice becomes a better alternative. Close your eyes, imagine one small habit, one new question. What if I chose different? Layer by layer, we'll rewrite the narrative. You can always choose a better alternative. You can always choose a better alternative. You can always choose a better